Good morning. This is Bill from Auto Europa Naples, and I'm here on a very, sort of chilly winter's morning for Naples, Florida. We're at about 60 degrees. Everyone's got their parkas on, look like we're ready for an Arctic expedition. We're huddling together for warmth. I know in Green Bay, you guys all get down to your swimsuits in 60 and start, swimming in the ocean. Well, maybe not the ocean, but, whatever you have in Green Bay. Here it's different. 60 degrees is chilly, and thank God this thing has heated seats. So when I woke up this morning, we got those going with the heat on. Here it is, 2012 BMW X5. It's an xDrive35i, part of BMW's sort of confusing nomenclature, but it is very important because what it is a diesel. It's a turbo diesel, in fact, and horsepower, schmorsepower. It's it's rated at 265, and everyone, oh my God, what does that mean? Here's the second figure: 425 pound-feet of torque. This thing is a monster. It'll put you back in your seat when you hammer it. It's got almost as much torque as the big V8 M car. It's absolutely incredible. Now here's the deal. This is a fantastic machine. It's like a Panzer tank, meeting the family truckster, meeting the Starship Enterprise. It's very attractive to look at. You see it's in space gray metallic outside, cream beige leather inside. Got very nice running boards on the side. It's got the cargo rails up top, 18-inch alloys with very fresh Michelins. I think they're new in the front and very new in the back, or a little bit less new in the back, but brand new in the front. It is just super attractive to look at. Very, very clean, just about to turn 47,000 miles, and it's absolutely loaded with great equipment. You see the big dual exhaust back there, the very traditional BMW styling. The X5 is just one of the best looking of the SUVs, always has been. They really did a terrific job with it. So let's start inside the trunk. Why not? Hatch, whatever you want to call it. It's a power release. You just get in there and press a little thingamabob and out it comes. Well, that guy's very ballsy with the top down in that Bentley. That must have some kind of propane heating. Here is a lower split tailgate there, so you have room to put your hors d'oeuvres and your macaroni and cheese, your truffles when you're out at the tailgating event. You got a nice big area of room here, and I know you already see it. This thing has third row seats. What a terrific option. We'll get into those in a minute. Under here is a nice little storage compartment and, toolkit and such. I put my stuff in there. Lots of great little compartments everywhere. BMW is great for that. And everything very, very nice back there. To close it, we just press that guy there and down it comes. Again, I'll show you under the hood. And wow, again, 6 cylinders, turbocharged, 265 horse, but what a torque rating. I mean, when you hammer this thing, look at the halo lights. Are they not beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, when you hammer this thing, it explodes. It is just an absolute torque monster and a real joy to do that too. Now, it doesn't help your fuel mileage when you're doing that, but try to help yourself from doing it. Anyway, very clean under there, all proper as it should be, no issues of any kind, and ready to thrill you behind the wheel. In these big light assemblies here, because this does have some option packages, it has the automatic high beams, which are nice, the bi-xenon headlamps. You see those cornering lights there? Very, very cool. BMW really goes overboard on their light design. There's those fresh Michelins I'm talking about, 5-star alloys. God, that's a noisy bird. Listen to that thing. Where's he at? You'd think you'd have a little respect. Anyway, you see the running boards, very nice, optional feature there. There's that complicated xDrive35i thing. xDrive being, of course, all-wheel drive system, 35 being the displacement of the engine, and D being diesel. Let's have a look in the back seat. You can see it's very, very clean back here, nice. Of course, it has a premium package, so you get these I don't know what you call them, sunscreens, beautiful burlwood inlays, also the brushed aluminum with them. Gorgeous, gorgeous. BMW's materials are stunning. Leather inserts, leather armrests, just very, very nice. Premium leather in this car. Over there you see it's got the Rear air conditioning, nice feature for your backseat people. A couple of 12-volt outlets so they can plug their crap in. Very, very proper. Okay, now of course all the seats do fold down. We're not going to go through that today, but you can make the back like a pickup truck. But here's something beautiful. There is your third row seat. That's rarer than hen's teeth in the BMW option world. Turns this thing into a 7-passenger vehicle. Very, very nice and practical for people with big families. Now, I may think people with big families are crazy, but that's not my, that's not my place to say so. You're crazy. Anyway, very proper and nice back there. Everything as it should be. Up front, we have two very comfortable full power seats, driver memory. Again, that beautiful leather inlay in the door panels, wood, brushed aluminum, gorgeous to look at. Very nice leather steering wheel. And let me hop in here. One thing I love about BMWs is sort of, even in this world of technology and, everything being flat screen and, lighting up like, starships, they sort of retain this history of having a beautiful, simple instrument cluster. So there it is. You've got this terrific, very basic, simple cluster. Of course, it's sort of an illusion because it's not as simple as it appears, but there it is. TAC, that fantastic old school miles per gallon gauge, economy meter, of course your fuel gauge, and your speedometer if you're interested in how fast you're going. Now this does have comfort access. I should have done that before we get, oh okay, I'll do it now. Get back out, God. Alright. So what comfort access means is that I can lock the vehicle by pressing down on that guy simply if I have the key in my pocket. Ditto opening it by putting my hand on the door. Then when I get in, I can put my foot on the brake, tap the start stop, and it fires right to life. Now, one thing you diesel guys might notice is no glow plugs. How the hell do they do that? I don't actually know, but it's nice. So you don't have to, sit there with the ignition on for 5 seconds waiting for the glow plugs to fire up. Now, because this has the tech package, you get some cool stuff. You get the heads-up display. So that will display messages to you and, of course, your speed as you're going down the road. In fact, I'm going to magically pause the video for a minute and go to last night so you can see me driving with it. And I'm going to do that right now. All right, so that was pretty cool. Much easier to see at night, of course. Over here, you've got your automatic headlamps, fog lamps. This changes your dimming. You got this multi-function wheel that varies through each feature. So depending what you've got up on the screen, these will control your radio presets or your navigation addresses. Over here is your control center stuff. So if you press that, it'll go through the different, look at those fuel rates. I mean, averaging 20 miles per gallon in this thing. Absolutely incredible. Your range, if you're on the highway and you're taking it easy, this thing gets up near 30 miles per gallon. Part of what makes it so incredible and desirable. Everything's in great shape. You can see it's immaculate. The stalks are clean. Everything's proper. You got a power instrument cluster there. Your front wipers, rear wipers, of course, all automatic, rain sensing. Being the premium, you've got the compass in the rearview mirror. You've got your HomeLink garage door. They've really muted that interior motion sensor. Thank God, it no longer looks like Kojak's police bubble. And we also have a beautiful big panoramic roof. So I've got it open here with the, the pass-through like a moonroof, but let's close the divider. So now you're completely sealed off from the sky, but you can open that back up. Nice, nice. And you can continue by opening the, you gotta let it go all the way. And then you can continue by opening the sunroof, and it gives you a huge big area to let the sky in. But of course, because we're in chilly 60-degree weather, let's close that right now. Good Lord. Okay, over here you've got BMW's iDrive, now made simple for idiots like me, thank God. It used to be one mysterious button here, and that would control everything, and you didn't know what the hell was going on. They've made it much simpler with these buttons around it. So if I want to go to telephone, press that, There it is. You can hook up your Bluetooth, get audio, tell your navigation, nice, and you can change the different perspectives on the map. If you don't like 3D, you can go to North View, you can go to 2D, you can do what you like. I kind of like that 3D perspective. I think it looks pretty cool, and I'm sticking with that. You can also, of course, go to your radio. That gives you AM, FM, satellite radio. Pretty cool stuff. And also it stores all the local channels for you, so you don't have to worry about going through them. You get them right in front of you there. Nice, nice. What else do you have here? You got your media. Lovely. That gives you Bluetooth, auxiliary inputs, that sort of thing. And if you go to the menu, you've got, you know, different little bits and pieces here. Your CD, telephone, office. I'm sure you can get your emails, God help us, if you need to see those while you're driving. And everything just lovely. Down here, you've got your climate control with heated seats. Got those going this morning. Nice. Dual side, of course. You've got your in-dash CD beneath that, so you can run through those. And one thing that's cool in this thing is the camera setup. It does have the upgraded camera. So when I go into reverse, there's my, you know, standard sort of traditional backup camera. Now, if I hit that button, boom, I get the overhead view, which to me, unfortunately, looks a little bit like those smart bomb videos from, you know, the Iraq War. I feel like something's going to come down and get me at any point, but I digress. You also get this kind of cool side view thing. And that's sort of the modern electronic version of curb feelers. So, you know, pretty cool. You're able to see what's coming off and close to your front wheels. So very upgraded, very cool camera setup in this car. And to get that side view camera, you press that guy here. This is parking control, park distance, turns on and off the parking beepers. Traction control off if you're in the snow or whatever reason you want to turn that off. Hill descent makes it go down the hill without, you know, careening out of control, which is nice. This will open your hatch, and of course that's your camera button. In here you've got cup holders, very standard, and, you know, very thankfully you know, over-engineered for a BMW. They're very simple, proper cup holders. You got an ashtray up there, which is a rarity, never been used. Very, very nice. And of course, these sort of roll-away shutters that come back and forth to contain it all. Here is the electronic shifter. To use that, you press this guy on the side. Forward is reverse. Backward is drive. And press P on top for park. And here's your electronic, whatever the hell it's called, emergency brake. In here, you've got a nice little compartment for stuff, and you've got your 12-volt outlet, auxiliary, and USB, so you can plug your iPhone in there. So there it is. There's a little tour of the cabin, and why don't we go enjoy some torque. You know, there's just this nice, menacing little subdued diesel clatter as you pull away. The, you know, you know, this thing is just a freight train ready to be unleashed. Oh, God, is that a joy. You put the throttle down a little bit, and it just absolutely punches you back in the seat and runs forward. That's what a diesel is all about. Well, no, okay, fine. That's not what a diesel is all about. That's just a fringe benefit. Diesels are all about saving tons of gas, longevity, and, you know, just generally making men feel like men. No, it is. Women love them, too. Women love them, too. All right, away we go. You see the heads up is working. You see it a lot better in person than you do on the camera, I'm sure. Of course, we have a sunny day, so it's giving us glare, but what are you going to do? Just love the sound of this thing. Absolutely love it. Now, it goes down the road nice and smooth. It handles bumps like it's, you know, like it's smushing them. You don't even feel them. And, you know, you just feel like the king of the world in this thing. You're sitting up on high. You hammer it. You got diesel torque pulling you down the road. And everything just absolutely lovely, lovely. So here it is, 2012 BMW X5 xDrive35i diesel, immaculate, clean Carfax, no issues, just a terrific vehicle. If you have an interest, give us a call, 239-649-7300, on the web at mercedesexpert.com. Thank you so much for having a look. We appreciate it. We'll see you with the next one.